Hi, I'm Mark Summers, and this is What Would You Do? What a good crowd we have, as always, at the Nick Studios. This is the show that takes people and puts them into totally wild situations to see some creative decision-making, and we've been doing this show for, well, a little while now, and we've discovered that there's one thing that people just can't get enough of, and that's the Pie Pod. That's right, and for those 3 or 4 of you out there who don't know what the Pie Pod is, listen to this. The incredible Pie Pod, designed by an award-winning team of kid scientists from the University of Nickelodeon. It is armed with not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 pies, poised and ready to blast off. A specially designed hydraulic lift chair moves the intended person into position. And as if 4 pies weren't enough, to top it all off, feast your eyes on the crowning glory rigged to unload a container of pie filling at the slightst touch. And the one and only place where you'll find the incredible Pie Pod is right here on What Would You Do? Back to you, Mark. You really don't understand the Pie Pod unless you actually see it in action, and the hardest part for me is finding somebody who's willing to actually go into that Pie Pod. I never have anybody who's willing to do it. Is there anybody today who would be willing to go into this Pie Pod? I need somebody. I'm sorry. What's your name?
Gina.
Gina, stand up. Are you real sure of yourself?
Yeah.
Can you do anything I ask you?
Yeah.
Come right over here then to the Pie Pod. Give her a round of applause. Now, it would probably be a major honor for you to go in there and get hit by all those pies, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Why don't you go have a seat right there in that Pie Pod, okay? But, you know, before you get that honor, I just thought of something. In order to actually get hit by this pie, your job is to go out into the park here at Universal and talk a grown-up into sitting into this Pie Pod. Do you think you can do that?
Yeah.
Oh, good. So you'll go out there, you'll talk somebody into it, and if you can get somebody to sit here, a grown-up, to get hit with the pie, I'll let you do it too. Sound good?
Okay.
All right, we're going to do that in just a bit, and stick around and see how she's going to do. Don't you go anywhere, because we've got a great show for you today on What Would You Do?
What would you do?
Time here on What Would You Do? I just noticed something. Could you stand over here a minute, sir? Just for a second. I just found this interesting. Right over here. What would you do, audience, if I asked you to wear this outfit? Look at this. This is... Now, it looks like you... I'm not sure what. Now, is this your own idea? A little bit. Yeah. Now, you wore the stripes there, and then you have these shorts, and I like the sparkly... Yeah, what do you do for a living, sir?
I'm a chemical operator.
A chemical operator. All right, sit down. I'm sure that you are. Let me see. I'm looking for a gentleman. You know, you need somebody to sit in the Pie Pod again, now that we know what it is. Now, you're raising your hand. What's your name, sir?
Josh.
Josh, come right with me. I'd like you to have a seat in the Pie Pod as well. Give him a round of applause, folks. We're going to get him in here. And have you seen this thing demonstrated?
Yeah.
Oh, you have? So you know all about it, and you have been waiting a long time to get hit by these pies, haven't you? Well, you stay right there, because before we go any further, I would like you folks to meet a monster makeup expert, and his name is Lee Grimes. Please welcome him. Hi, Lee. Now, Lee, you have been working in the mask-making business, makeup business, for how long?
Oh, probably about 8 years or so.
And tell me about this that you've made over here.
This is a life cast of my son, which is one of the process in making the foam appliances, and you sculpt out of clay whatever effect you want to create, and then make a mold of it.
And why don't you show them the actual finished product here?
Yeah,
this is great.
The finished product, painted up, and this would be applied to my son or whoever else would fit his size face.
Now, how long would it take to do the finished product?
Probably 2 hours to apply.
2 hours. And you've been working about 2 hours today with 3 young ladies, and I would like to show them to you, audience, so here they come. Well, these are great examples of Lee's work. And Lee, step right over here. How long did it take to make up all these ladies?
I did it over 2 hours with one assistant.
With one assistant. Now, Josh, why don't you come down here for a second? You're probably saying, gee, you brought me down here, you wanted me to do the Pie Pod, but so far that hasn't happened. What would you do? You can keep that on. Just come on down here. What would you do if I told you that one of these 3 ladies is your mom?
I I don't know.
Do you believe me?
No.
You don't? Well, I will tell you that one of those ladies there is indeed your mom. I'm not going to tell you who it is just yet because I have a little wager to make. You're going to see 3 examples. They're going to talk. You're going to get to go over and maybe feel one of their faces, and we'll do a little experiment there. After 3 little experiments, I'm going to ask you to pick out which is your mom. And if you do pick out your mom, she's going to the pie pot. How does that sound?
Good.
Oh, good. Yes, I thought you'd like that. Okay. So to start things off, I'll let you go over and feel each face. You can't talk to them, but you can feel each face. You can take the plastic off because I want you to make sure. How's it feel?
Weird.
Weird. Yeah. Okay. Now feel this face here. Okay. And you can feel that one over there. Okay. Now step down over here. Now what we're going to have them do is we're going to have them do a monster dance. Now, have you ever seen your mom dance before?
No.
Okay. Well, see if you can figure out which one is your mom from the dancing. Go ahead, monsters. That's pretty scary right there, isn't it? Okay, monsters. We are now going to have them each roar. So listen very closely. Monster number 1, roar. Monster number 2. Roar. And monster number 3. Okay. We have felt their makeup. We have heard them roar. We've seen them dance. You have one choice to make. Tell me which one is your mom, and if you're right, she's going to the pie pot.
Monster number 1.
You think monster number 1 is your mom. Well, hold on just one second. You didn't pick the lady on the end, and is that your son?
No.
That is not your son. And we have a picture of what this young lady looked like before she came here today. Can we take a look at that shot? That's what she looked like before. And, of course, this is the way that she looks right now. And he did a great job, and she really looks terrific. And you did not get selected. Is that your son?
No.
That isn't. But do you know this gentleman?
Yeah.
Who is he?
My brother.
Oh, did you know that's your sister? You picked her out? How did you know?
I just looked at
She
it.
usually looks that way when she wakes up in the morning, huh?
No.
Can we take a picture of you before you got here today and see what it looks like? Very pretty young lady, and there it is right now as she is now. And believe it or not, he got you, Mom. This is your son, isn't it?
Yeah, he's mine.
And what gave it away?
The voice.
The voice gave it away? You thought that was in, okay. Well, you know what you have to do now because he did it. Why don't we have a little seat? Well, let's not even put that on her, Robin. Just right in there. And you come right over here. And we have something called the flinch factor, which, you know, since you judged her, I won't even ask if she flinches or not. You go stand over there by that cord, because what we're going to do is give you a little extra opportunity after she gets those on. Now, audience, you have to decide, is it 1, 2, 3, or 4 pies? 4 pies. Okay, we're going to count to 3, and after we count to 3, we are going to release all 4 pies. And after we're done with the 4 pies, you pull on that cord, and that lovely stuff will come down, the crowning glory, and we'll pay this whole thing off. Ready, audience? 1, 2, 3. Here goes the first pie. Oh, you missed on that one. There's 2. Can we get... Oh, there we go. There we go. And let's pull on the cord. Yes! You don't get much better than that. You know, what would you do if somebody asked you to try a strange new food product? Well, we're going to find out what some people did. Plus, we're going to see how our Pie Pod salesman is doing when What Would You Do returns. Good job. Way to go. Give her a hug. There you go. Oh, my. She really took it in the face there pretty hard. Well, oh yeah, there's the... Yeah, that always feels good. Well, I understand that our young lady whose name is Gina, Gina is outside, and she is trying to convince somebody to sit in the Pie Pod. Gina, can you hear me out there?
Yes.
Oh, good. Let me hear you go up to some adult and see if you can talk. Have you gotten anybody to do it yet?
Not really.
Okay, let me hear your approach. Go up to some adult there. Let me see. Do I see some guy there in a big, ugly white hat there? Yeah, go to him. Try that guy. Let me hear you.
Hi, would you like to be on Nickelodeon's Pie Pod?
Yes.
Oh, yes!
Do you know what it is?
Gina!
Yes.
Ask him why he wants... Ask him why.
What?
Ask him why he wants to do it.
Why do you want to do it?
I don't know.
He doesn't know. Ask him what country he's from.
What country are you from?
I am from Sweden.
From Sweden. Oh, good. Well, tell him it's a little tradition we do to welcome people to the United States, okay?
What?
What are you from?
USA.
What's your name?
Gina.
This man has taken over the show all of a sudden. What a... Lost control of my own program here. Okay, tell the man that he doesn't have to audition anymore. Bring him inside, Gina. We'll get to him in just a minute, all righty? All righty, well, let let me tell you about my part-time job working at the baseball parks. I got hot dogs, I got hamburgers. Who wants some food here? Who wants some food? Anybody want some food? I got Sylvester Stallone's cheeseburger. Here you go. You want that? How about, what else do we have here? Anybody want Robin Williams spaghetti? You want that? Try that over there. What else we got here? We got Paula Abdul's peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Right there. Hey, what else we got here? Oh, Hulk Hogan's beets, huh? Anybody want Hulk? Right over there. Well, you're probably saying to yourself, what are these things that this man is passing out? They are leftovers, celebrity leftovers. People whose names are on there actually tried to eat this stuff originally, and this is what's left over of the food. Now, what if I told you that you'd have to eat what those folks started to eat? Would you like that? No, you're passing it on to the next person. Well, let me tell you, we are going to take a vote here and see if you would indeed, you know, because it's an idea we thought of selling, maybe making some money on it. Vote 1 if you would absolutely eat some celebrity's leftovers, and vote 2 if you'd say, I don't want to touch anything that's been in the mouth of some other person. And we'll find out how you feel. 1 if you would take a celebrity's leftovers. 2 if you wouldn't, and let's find out. We're saying that not many people seem too thrilled about this. 23% of our audience says they would eat some of this disgusting food, and 77% said that they would not. Well, we wanted to know if celebrity leftovers was a real marketable product, so we set up a display table at Universal Studios in Hollywood, and we asked people to dig in.
Here we go, celebrity leftovers, folks. Step right up. Come on, we're doing a live television commercial right here at Universal right now. That's right, folks. We're test marketing some new products for a company called Celebrity Leftovers. You may not be a star, but it doesn't mean you can't eat like one. We have Paula Abdul's peanut butter and jelly, Patrick Swayze's cherry pie.
If this menu doesn't make your mouth water, I don't know what will. And it wasn't long before we had our very first taker.
And this was Robin Williams' lunch today that he didn't finish. I'm going to stand back. I'm going to hold that for you, and just go for it. Okay. Just whoops, oops, oops. Don't drop it. Gotta eat it all. Gotta eat it all. Go for it. Just dig in. Go for it. Eat it all. This is good stuff. Robin likes it too.
Next up was a future pro wrestler.
And then what's your name?
Barney.
Barney. Do you like spinach? Oh boy, we got a good taker here. This is Hulk Hogan spinach. It's not just any spinach. This was Hulk Hogan's lunch yesterday. You never know, Barney. You may grow to be just like Hulk Hogan. Now take a big old spoon of that, Barney, and just stick it in your mouth, and this is good stuff. Oh, Barney, now watch, don't spill it. Now go for it, Barney. Slap it in your mouth there. There you go. Good stuff, Barney. Would you look at that muscle, folks? Barney, your muscle's growing right before my very eyes. If you had to choose from any of these foods, who would your favorite celebrity be?
Roseanne Barr's, whatever.
Cherry pie?
Yeah.
You want to try Roseanne Barr's cherry pie?
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
This is a one shot in a lifetime opportunity here. This is it. You know what it was like wrestling this away from Roseanne Barr? Come on. This is a prize. Now take your time. Take it slow. Look at the camera and just this is Roseanne Barr's cherry pie. Okay, go for it. This is your big shot at success. That's not so bad, is it? Pretty good. We got it a week ago. It's still fresh. That's good.
Here's a Tony Danza fan.
They're here. What's your name?
Dina.
Well, Dina is going to sample. This is celebrity leftovers. No. This has all been 100% USDA grade inspected, hermetically sealed right after he bit into it. This is great. Okay? Is there something on there? No, that's okay. It's fine.
Get up.
Okay, Dina. Now just look at the camera and take your gum out of your mouth.
Big bite.
Unless you want bubblegum pizza. What do you think, Dina?
Tastes nasty.
Tastes nasty. Don't you like pepperoni?
Tastes like frozen pizza.
No, come on.
No, really. This is the worst pizza I've ever tried.
Well, obviously, this guy thinks that Sheena Easton's pizza is just a little bit better.
This is good stuff. What do you think? Is that good? Tell me how good it is. Is it good?
I cannot believe that perfect strangers would take that stuff and put it in their mouth. Would you do that?
No.
No. But what did you say during the commercial?
Is there a way I could put 2 in a pie pot?
Yeah, I thought that's what you said. Whole public is going crazy. Well, while we're talking about the pie pod, let's bring Gina back out and the victim that she found out in line. Come on out here, gang. Come on, Gina. Oh, my. Hi there.
How are you?
Hi, sir.
My name
I'm Amish Abdel Nasser. I am from Sweden.
You're from Sweden?
Yes, I come here for a holiday, 4 weeks.
For 4 weeks?
Yes.
Now, where'd you get the t-shirt? 1, 2, 3. There's one. Oh, there we get the next one. Can we get the next one? And can we get the last one to go? Here we go. Oh, it didn't go. Oh, here you go, Mark. Here we go, Robin. Why don't we just make... There we go. Okay, well, we're going to come back and do our What Would You Do medley and make sure that Gina gets hit by her Pie Pod as well. So stay with us. Oh, that was terrific.